All right, people. Welcome back after a long while to a new video. Today's video is a little bit different because today I'm just gonna show off a plugin I have been working on for Unreal Engine 5. You may have seen some videos pop up with some modular building stuff and that stuff, right? So yeah, today I am going to show you how it works. Um, and I am planning on releasing it to the public now because I don't work at the studio anymore where I made it for. So yeah, I'm decided to make it a public plugin. Um, so yeah, that is what we're gonna do. Um, I'm gonna show you how it works, just the basic, um, and the current state. So with that being said, guys, I will see you. Well, in Unreal Engine 5, and then we will get started. So shoot the intro, and we will be back right after that. All right, so we are now in the scene. Now you may see a yellow line on the side. I may cut it out because that is OBS and display capture. Don't ask me why, but yeah. All right, well, maybe I can do it this way. Yes, I can. All right, this works too. Okay, so I'm just really basically going to show how it all works. And basically it's really simple. So currently let me at least get the right buttons. Okay, it does show up. So this is the plugin folder. First of all, when you are able to download it, you can find it under Flockus Design Toolbox. It's, once again, you can see it, it's in beta. So that is how you can find it. When you have it enabled, when you enable it, it asks you to restart the engine. Do so. When you have that done, you should be able to see under plugins. You should be able to see this. If you do not see the plugins folder, make sure to go here to settings, and that is the part you can't see, so I'm gonna do it this way instead. So then go to plugins and or settings in your content directory, and make sure you have show plugin content, because it may be like this and you're not able to see it, right? It doesn't show up. Just make sure you have this one enabled, and then you should see the plugins folder. The fastest way you can do it, actually, if you're in the content browser, next to all, you have this small little arrow right here. Click on that and then click on plugins, and it will show all the plugins here if you have them enabled. So this is the Flockus Design one. This is the plugin we're gonna tackle today. And I'm of course going to show some projects that I did with it. All right, so first of all, we're going to start from left to the right. So you can see the modular gray boxing plugin, our plugin system. It's really easy. I made it really easy for everyone to use. It's so easy that all you have to do is go to Blueprint, and I made sure that all the assets I used are or mega scans or engine defaults, or I made sure if I downloaded them, I am able to use them for free use. So there is no problems there. And on release, I may change some assets around just in case. So here we have the modular building actor. It's really easy. So all you have to do is drag it in your scene, right? Drag the piece in your scene. So at first glance, it looks like a default wall that has something enabled that should not be enabled right now. Let me have a really quick look here. It enabled something it shouldn't have. Yeah. None. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know why. Yeah, all right. This is only because there we go. All right, there we go. So this is, okay, let me redo this. Let me just drop it back in. So you drop in the blueprint. All right, go to plugins, modular, blueprints, drop in the plugin, and just close this for now, right? The actor, sorry, the plugin, the actor. We don't need the outliner for now. So, and then on this side, right here, let me do it like this so we have a better look. You have all your settings, right? So it's default, wall decoration, replace building pieces, still work in progress, and extra options. All the ones under here, like rendering, you don't need to be. This is not what we're using. And if you're familiar with actors, you know this already. So by default, let's start there. We have the wall pieces. So this is your wall, a door. You know, it's really fast swapping windows 4x300, and so on and so on and so on. Pillars, and I am going to add a different one, a cylinder. So you can make round, because that is something I am going to need right now. So I'll add that in. But yeah. All right. So then we have this decoration, right? So what is this decoration for? Well, you kind of already saw it just a second ago. If I go here and put on enabled, then it's on the other side of the wall probably. No, it's not. All right. No, this is right. So when this is enabled, you go to wall decorations. Now, first of all, you go to extra options. Now, it should be above here. In the blueprint it is, but yeah, I don't know why this one stays down here. It's fine. But when you have the decoration enabled, you want to go here and go to wall deco. Enable that. And you can see the decorations, right? This one is not correct. Yeah. No, it is. Never mind. It is. So, so these are the decorations. So here you have locations. So, for example, for this one, what we can do then when we have it enabled, now you can see I just have a default plant cactus thing, just so you can see easier. So, when you have that enabled, you have shelf decoration. Now, we can change this right now, but this won't change anything at the moment. We'll get there in a minute. So, first we have, let's see. I need to change the namings. So right side, left side, floor level. So that is right side, left side, floor level. And wall mounted TV is this one. So if I go here, let's start with that one. Right? So if I go to wall mount, click on that, it pops up the wall mount TV. Now you can see that the left side and the right side are not correct. Don't worry, that is fixed in the when I release it. But you can do shelf, for example, and then you see it will pop up a shelf. So yeah, it's that easy. Now I will relocate these so these are not overlapping. You know what? Let me show you. Let me do this right now. So if you have something like this going on, the best way to fix it, really easy. You open the blueprint, right? And I guess you know how to open a blueprint, so I don't have to show you that. So you open the blueprint, and all you have to do, you need to make sure you are in here. you have to look up the decoration. So this is the floor level decal. We don't have to be. That's the TV wall mount. So you can see if I drag it up, the wall mount, you know, it changes. So we need to have these ones. I'm gonna rename them. So this is the right one. This is the shelf, right? So this one is, let's say we put them over here, right? Or I don't know, maybe we put it over here. You can put it wherever you want. It does overlap pretty good. So you could actually do it like that. Then it overlaps with a different wall. So for example, if I do this, right? Yes, the walls are now the same with the things, but you can see it overlaps pretty good. See, it perfectly overlaps. So you can do that, right? And then we have this one, this plant right here, right? Well, I want to do it like that. You can even do it smart. See, look at that. You can even make sure that this one overlaps and it stands on there. You can't go really crazy, you know. Keep in mind, I will be renaming all these, so it's a little bit more clear. But again, if you have issues, this is what you can do with it. Relocate them if you have to. But yeah, this is something we will be working on, and this will be all fixed. And at the moment I do release it, right? So, I mean, that is kind of the basics of, well, I'm almost forgetting something. So, let me disable the wall deco. Let me delete this one. Now, no, I do need the wall deco on. But I do not want the shelf, so I'm clearing it. And I do not want that one, so I'm gonna clear that one too. But I do want this one. So what I can do here, floor level, it's this one. So if I go to fireplace, right? This one comes included because this specific one has a fire in it, right? So now if I check this box right here, enable fire, you can see it has fire. Now I do have to fix that because it's blowing out, but you can see it does have fire, right? Plus it has some wood stocks in there, so that's great. So this is what the fire does. And of course we want to have the shelf deco. So that is this, right? Right here. Now I'm gonna show you a scene that I have worked on in a minute. So now we get to the shelf decor left, the shelf decor right, and the shelf decor middle, right? I may do a category for these ones. So for example, I want my, I know what I called it. See? We got the PlayStation over here. Now what I do still want to add into it is that you can rotate these specific points, right, on the fly. What is in my opinion is way better. But yeah, so that is basically that. And then of course you can change your wall pieces. Now here is a really important one. If you want to change your wall pieces, you need to make sure that your pivot point is at the same location of the default Unreal Engine walls. So best way is if you make your own walls, export this wall and make it off that. Because if I go here and I change the wall to, I don't know, I know I had some different walls. Yeah, for example, this one, right? You can see that is not what we want, right? And so this means this one needs to be rotated 180 degrees, right? This wall. Maybe there is a wall that does work. Not that I know. See, these walls are all incorrect. See? So yeah, just make sure that all the walls are using the same pivot point and the same rotation as the default ones for a quick hot swap. Now that is the basic of the modular building system. And again, you can just really easy say, well, I don't want this wall. I want a window. But in that case, I do not want this TV, right? Or I do not want the rest. I'm just gonna, instead of doing this, by the way, you can also go really fast and you go here, decoration disabled, right? And then it just disables all the decoration. And you can just put it back on and it will stay where you left it on that piece. So yeah, that is that basically really easy, really simple, right? Let me put this one back on and then we move on to the next one. Wall mounted TV. Let's go. There you go. All right. Now let's go and step over to the next in line. So that was the modular grayboxing tool. It is still in development though. All right. Now we get the next part. And it is the PCG generator. So this is for generator really quick forest. Now I already did the most for you. I'm gonna make some more different ones. Now it's great because all you have to do is you go here to quickly add, and then you type in PCG, and then you plop in a PCG volume, right? There you go. Let me go over there so I can actually see it, right? Okay, then now I'm just gonna scale it to, I don't know, 50. 50. And I don't like the, but you know what? Let's just keep it here. So this is what we're gonna do. Gonna keep it here. Scale it on 50. Now all you have to do is you open this. You open this PCG generator. You select this one. And all you have to do is drop it in here. Right? Now, of course, you don't see anything. When you have that done, all you gotta do is go up and hit generate. There you go. You got your forest. It is that easy. It is that simple. Now let me also... So I have my shit locked to 30 FPS. That is just what I do for development. And of course, you can make your scene look pretty good. This is just default, no lighting changes. And you can see our wall is still in here. Well, it's actually kind of funny. I didn't want to do, but hey. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's drag this one over here, right? Let's drag it over here. Right? So, yeah. It's simple. Now, there is one downside, and I'm going to show you what to do. And I may actually also... I don't need this. Cancel. May also do a information panel in here on what to do. But I'm going to show you it right now. So, when you download it, these assets, like these trees and the grass, will not be in there. I'm using an asset pack for that. So, and you want your own shit. So how do I do this? Well, it's really easy. All you have to do is you open this. And for now, it looks really simple. It is actually really simple. I may actually do a tutorial on how to set it up yourself. But if you want to change your own tree meshes, all you have to do is you open this generator, static mesh spawner, and here in mesh entities, this is where you just change your mesh. When you change your mesh, sometimes it automatically updates. If not, just click on generate again and it will overwrite. And this is for tree spawns, grass, flowers. I will also add a rock in. And I think when I'm adding that rock, I will turn that into a small tutorial so people can also see, oh, that's actually pretty easy to do it, right? So that is that. So yeah, it's for your trees, grass, flowers. And when you have that done, you got your trees, you got your flowers, you got your grass. Once again, I will make a tutorial when I'm adding some more stuff to it. The first one I do will probably be today, and then I will make sure that I put in some tutorial with it. All right. So that was the PCG generator. This is where I started on today. So um, I may take it out the plugin and put it in my procedural development folder. We'll get to that one in a second after this one. So now we have our procedural tools. We have our master blueprints. Technically don't need those. And we have our child blueprints. Let me have a really quick. What is it in here? Okay, so all right, yeah, okay. This is all for the test. This one is for testing, and I will not get into that one. I will get into it when I release it. So all you have to do now, the only one that's in here currently, is this one, and this is a canyon generator. It's really basic. This one does come with the asset, by the way. Otherwise it's confusing. And yeah, you can see it generates kind of the canyon. It has one static piece in the middle. For now, I will be changing that later on. So yeah, that is a simple canyon generator. Really simple. By the way, this modular one will get a different piece added to it, stairs. But yeah, I'll start on that today or tomorrow, and then when we have a new video, I'll show it. So I do have some. If you go to my art station, I do have a lot of images there on how this all works, but I will open some test levels and show you guys. But if you want to change a rock on this one, all you have to do, you go here to the mesh library. Change the rock, and it will automatically change. See, now keep in mind that is not a dung, first of all, but yeah, keep in mind it. Oh, I fucked up. It changes, right? So it doesn't mean if you. Sometimes it even changes on spawn. So if I do this, if I hit play. Well, now it does it, but sometimes if you hit play, it will automatically, or reopen the map, it will automatically change. I noticed that with the map I'm gonna show you in a second. So yeah, that is technically the canyon generation. Really simple. And again, it's still all beta. It's still all in development, piece by piece. But with that being said, let's open some levels and show you guys some stuff. So if I go here to procedural prototyping, open my maps. This one I will get to the last. So if I go to urban, I think that one is the rock formation. Yeah. And this is all where you can see there is an issue. See, because I had a perfect generation, but every time I reopen the map, it randomly generates. So watch. Yeah, this is where my player is. If I now I'm just gonna open test map and then go back to urban. See? Same location. Let me check, where's my player? Yeah, see? This is where my player is. He's here somewhere. He just got stuck in the rock. But you can see it does randomly generate every time you hit play. Well, that's kind of cool. By the way, these points is something I will get to later on. Doesn't really help right now. I need to get my player though. Okay. Somehow that one doesn't have collision all of a sudden. Okay, this is one of the rocks that doesn't seem to have collision. That's okay. But yeah, normally these will generate a floor, ruins. It's not there. I think I know why. Doesn't matter. But yeah, so this is kind of the canyon generation, how fast you can make it. And this is just using that one actor. Okay, hold on, let me simulate here. Yeah, it's not generating. All right. But yeah. So that is that one. Really simple. You can make really fast, randomly generated, kind of randomly generated canyons. So and then we have the test map. I'm gonna show you. And this is where I use the modular building system too. And here you can also kind of see the inside of it, what you can do with it. So if we go here, right? Don't know why it's so light now all of a sudden. Oh, that's probably because it's on medium. Yeah. If the video stutters, then that is because I'm on high right now. But yeah. This is kind of what you can do with it. You can really quick build some environments. Like for example, oh man, this is nice, but I want a I want a oh, hold on. I want to enable the decoration on that one. Wall deco. And now you can see this one is on the other side. So we can do two things. We can flip it around, right? But because this is a different wall or a different room, it's like a kitchen I'm still working on, going to work on, that won't help us, right? So what I'm gonna do instead, I'm gonna hold Alt, drag it out a tiny bit, right? And then all you wanna do is you wanna rotate it, right? Let me put the music on. So yeah, then you wanna rotate it. Now let me try this again because I did rotate it before and it muted my mic and all that stuff because the keybinds hotkeys I've set up. So yeah, so you want to rotate it. So this time I'm gonna rotate it like this, just simple, right? Normally I would use my hotkeys, but that's gonna fuck me up. So just minus 180, right? You want to then place it, and then you can see even if I disable it, it stays there. This is a bug I will be looking into. So all you have to do here is just enable wall deco, disable it again. Now you can see it's gone. But and then you can, well, you can see we have decoration on two sides, right? So in really simple, and this works like everything else. And because I already recorded this but I fucked up the audio, I'm not going to and go through the entire thing again. But yeah, so again, this is meant for gray boxing in the first place, but I mean you can make really good scenes with it too. These are just decals, but yeah, you can. Once again, it's made for gray boxing, white boxing, blockouts, whatever you call it, right? Everyone calls it different. Yeah. So let me now go over to the last map I am going to show you guys. This is the house design. The name of the map is incorrect, but hey, that is all fine. So I told you that I was going to update the modular with stairs. Now this is the main reason why. Now this level I worked on and just to test out on how fast I can bump out a level with this system. It was fast, but I mean it was really fast. And the problem is now I got stuck on this map, and so I decided to make it a full-sized map. The recording of this one from start to finish is being recorded, so I will be uploading the entire build when it's finished. So this, you can actually see, it's kind of a preview. So this is the stairs. This is the last thing I worked on. And this is the reason why I'm going to make the procedural stairs. Because this one, you can see it's made out of pillars. See? It's made out of these pillars from the modular system. But it's okay, but it's really tedious if you have to do it like that. Right? You can make it really good. So this is why I'm going to make this modular stairs. Procedural stairs. So we can just plop it in and scale it to what we need it to, right? So yeah, this is a school that I'm working on, actually pretty nice. Yeah, so this is kind of the last map I wanted to show you guys that I am also working on. Once again, this whole block out will be, when it's fully finished, on YouTube, and I think I will even make it the detailed version at the end. But at the first, I want to make the entire block out. And this one has a basement too. I won't go into too much details on all the ideas I have with this map. But yeah, so this is how you can see how quick you can do something with this modular system. I think I did a total of a few hours, maybe. Maybe less, I don't know. To build this entire thing. But yeah, you can see it in when I am going to release the full block out video. But yeah, so that is that. So yeah, I really hope that this video, that you guys enjoyed it. Once again, you can join my Discord through the website or through the Discord link. Yeah, if you're interested and you want this plugin, let me know, and I will definitely be uploading it so people can download it when it is ready for public use. There is still a lot of stuff I need to add to it, change to it, so it will probably be in a couple of months, but I always need testers. So yeah, if you're interested, and I'm only looking for people that are experienced in Unreal Engine. So if it's your first time using, or you're just using Unreal Engine for a month, don't ask for a test version, because I will not give it to you. And this is because I need experienced feedback, and not feedback from someone that just came into Unreal Engine 5. Sounds hard, but sadly enough, it is what it is. But that was the video for today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. And yeah, let me know if you want to have an updated video on this when I have more done. Yeah, but that being said, guys, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.